Hello students, myself Ashish Prabhugankar, Assistant Professor at Dempe College of Arts and Science. This is Bachelor of Science, Semester 1, Botany, Generic Elective Paper. Paper code is BOG 101, Environmental Biotechnology. Title of the unit, Xenobiotic Compound, Unit 4. Module name, Inorganic Phosphates and Nitrates. Module number is 26. In this module, we are going to study environmental problems of inorganic phosphates and nitrates as xenobiotic compounds. At the end of this module, uh, we can explain the sources and hazards of inorganic phosphates and nitrates as xenobiotic compound. We know the phenomena of eutrophication which occurs as a result of pollution from phosphates and nitrates. Phosphates and nitrate salts are generally fertilizers which helps farmer to get better yield. Phosphates are also used in detergents. Phosphates and nitrates are useful nutrients, but when they become too concentrated in our water or environment, they can cause problems. Fresh water is a precious resource. We have only limited sources of fresh water, and we cannot allow our fresh water to get degraded due to pollution. So rapid population growth, increase in agriculture, industrial activity, and domestic wastewater which runs into the environment without treatment have resulted into the elevated level of pollutants in the water, mainly phosphates and nitrate. So main sources of phosphates are drainage from farmland, fertilizer runoff from manure for generally dairy farms and animal farms will have the manure waste which gets runoff into the surrounding water body, sewage effluents, dishwasher detergents, food and drink additives which find their way into the sewage. Phosphate is also used in drinking water treatment to control heavy metal such as lead. However, high phosphates and nitrate level can cause a process called eutrophication. It is an issue when there is too much of nutrient present in a water body. Example like rivers, lake have too much of nutrient present, that is phosphates and nitrate. So this presence of phosphates and nitrates enhances the process of slow aging of lakes. So, process of aging of the lake is a continuous process, but it goes as a very slow process because presence of nutrient and uh, rate of plant growth in a lake is very less. So that's how the rate of production of sediment is also very less. But when these nutrients are present in a higher concentration, generally phosphates and nitrates are limiting factors in plant growth inside a water body. So when phosphates and nitrates are present in higher concentration, it creates the bloom of plants or algae inside the water and causes eutrophication. This causes excessive growth of algae and other plants followed by microbes which degrade them. So this excessive growth of plants and algae inside the water because of presence of nutrient, when these plants die, okay, they produce excessive organic matter. This excessive organic matter is degraded by the microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi inside the water. These microorganisms consume lot of oxygen to do this process. So this taking up of oxygen by this microorganism activity creates high oxygen demand, high biochemical oxygen demand inside the water, and levels of oxygen inside the water body are reduced. Okay, so such bodies are called bodies affected by eutrophication. This causes suffocation of fish and other aquatic organisms inside the water. Water quality when such bloom occur is seriously degraded. Increased number of toxic algal bloom which are hazard to people, domestic animals, wildlife can lead to loss of sensitive plants. Biodiversity of plants and animals is reduced, and the habitat uh, undergoes a degradation. As a result of excessive microbial growth, various organic acids are also produced, such as alcohols, phenols, gases like ammonia, methane, hydrogen sulfide, which are have degradative effect on the overall habitat of different organism in living inside the lake. It has harmful effect on aquatic life. So ultimately, dead zones are created inside a lake. This cycle of algal bloom followed by dead zones continue to occur inside a lake till the time the nutrients are present, and these nutrients get keep on recycling inside a lake. So once a lake is polluted by phosphates and nitrates, it takes years or decades for a lake to recover from such algal bloom and eutrophication process which is taking place. So human intervention is many times needed in such cases to clean the lake of uh, from the pollutants. These are the references. Thank you.